Top five.
Yeah, girl. You ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top 5, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
If we had the remake of the pod, Catherine, who would you want to be casted as yourself?
I would like Betty White to play you.
To play Axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like her interpretation of
That's
you.
that's an idea. Maybe 2-time Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn.
Maybe.
Hey man,
Just maybe.
don't be
If
greedy.
he's available, you know.
Don't be greedy.
Betty White's definitely. I think she just
that would
really
be
gets it.
amazing.
I
That
just
would be
think she
amazing,
understands the black experience.
It's fine. Betty White transcends race.
Does she?
I don't know.
She transcends age.
That's for sure.
That's
She's
true.
timeless.
She
How
is.
old? How old is she? Does anyone
90
know?
something.
I'm pretty sure she's in her
She's like
90s.
92. At
She's
least.
got it, man. She's got it.
Yeah.
If Betty White made a pass at me, I just succumb to that, I guess. I just need to know.
Is she your hall pass?
Yeah, because I think we all know Laura would be totally okay with it.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah.
I think anybody would. It's like, can
She's
you be
anyone's
Can you be
tall
jealous?
There's this unwritten rule.
She's just like owning it. Like, yeah.
So, babe, I had sex with Betty White last night. She's like, okay,
Great.
cool. How was it? What'd you guys talk about after?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Should we get into it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought we were
Shall
already
we?
in it, but I.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rank Top 5 List of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tuong La, and we are truly in a cavern today.
Yeah.
I think you can hear it at home. You can hear the echo. I'm saying,
Wow, it's a huge cabin.
it's big. It's girthy. I cannot wait to introduce the guests at this table because it's been a while for sure since they've been here. Been a while. I knew it. No one can resist. No, 'cause I've been in like meetings where like someone says it's been a while, and I'm like, oh,
It's like a vein in my forehead.
must resist. But to my left here, we have the ever handsome. I wish he had a couple more buttons undone. Honestly, Axandre Lemours. That's your descriptor there.
It's really just.
Yeah,
That's all you need to know.
Axe, thank you for being back here.
Yes, of course. Thank
Sorry
you
for not inviting you on the movies podcast.
Worst.
Hey man, you're here. You're talking about arguably a more important topic. I don't know. Maybe?
Ish, yeah.
Ish,
I mean,
yeah.
2018 was okay.
It was okay. But now we're in 2019, bitches.
Yeah.
But I guess we're still talking about the past.
Totally.
Axe, tell me, who's beside you?
Oh my god. Y'all ain't even ready. This is
Ready.
the amazing, talented Ali Harris.
Hey.
Ali's back, everyone.
What up?
Ali, thank
yes,
you
yes.
for spending your ever so busy schedule nannying and just being a star. Take time aside to be trapped in the pod cavern with us. We always love having you, of course.
I'm so happy to be
honestly,
back.
I said this before we started recording, but I truly think your shirt is very appropriate and awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Toy Story shirt. It's from Urban Outfitters, and it's
good.
the best. And it's the only
Best thing
occasion
ever
I can
produced.
think to wear it is this podcast. So
You should be wearing
every
that shirt
day.
always.
yeah, always.
Job interview, funeral.
Yup.
Ali, tell me who the final guest beside you is.
Our final idol guest is the wonderful, the magnificent, the cool as hell, Catherine Ballachey.
Yes.
Catherine, everyone.
Very
Catherine,
sweet. Thank Thank you.
Well, you're sweet.
No, you're sweet, Tuong. Oh, thank you.
Who said that?
Catherine, it's truly been a long time since we've seen you.
Yes. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, of course. We love having you trapped in here with us. There is no windows in here, as
No.
someone mentioned before. And so if the cavern ever gets flooded or on fire, we'll never know, I guess.
Yeah, we'd just be trapped in here.
That's fine.
what fun.
Haunting.
You taught me the emergency plan, though, so
yes.
I know where to.
What's the
direct
emergency
people.
plan in this cave?
Leave.
Go out that way.
You hear that?
Fast.
Succumb to the water.
Hold your breath. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't hold my breath for more than like 10 seconds. I'm really bad at it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Feel that.
So I guess.
I try.
And with that,
I'm so sorry, Desmond.
it's okay. It's okay. You
took
guys
a
can use
dark
my
turn.
floating corpse to get out.
Oh, good.
So today we're gonna talk. I'm gonna play a little clip here, if possible. And I wonder if you guys recognize this little jingle.
Okay.
Should I buzz in?
It's a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow, that brought me back.
Yes.
I'm feeling
Oh,
nostalgia.
the animation on this thing is ridiculous. It's great.
course.
Yeah, we're talking about Saturday morning cartoons today, everyone.
Hey,
Yes.
get your cereal.
Yeah.
Wait.
your
wait.
slippies
I know that
on.
there was already an episode about breakfast cereals. I'm pretty sure.
This,
But like,
These pair well together.
yeah, like
Yes.
if you're watching Saturday morning cartoons, what's your cereal of choice?
Fruit Loops.
Nice.
The loops.
The Loops.
Loops.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I fought for Fruit Loops on that episode, not
Nice,
to
nice,
go
nice.
back, and people shat on me.
What?
Yeah, they pinned me to the ground and just took a
Shitty.
giant dump on me. So this took weeks to clean off.
That would have been quite a visual for a podcast.
Stop it! Stop it!
In the name of cereal.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons, everyone. I'm so excited because this just thinking about this topic just made me smile. You know,
Yeah.
brings you back to some brighter, shinier days in life. And we should go into ground rules because I think there's a lot of ground rules to cover for this.
I had
Yeah.
some questions.
But
stuff.
before we get started, did everyone else watch Saturday morning cartoons at this table? I assume
yes.
so.
Yeah,
So many.
for sure. That's the thing. It goes into the ground rules, I guess, because like there were the cartoons that I watched on the weekend, but also the ones that I watched right after school. You know?
Yeah, let's
They
talk
often
about
were
that.
the same.
Exactly.
That's it. They
That's what
play
Yeah.
reruns, right?
So I think
Yeah.
ground rules, yeah, as long as it, if you have a memory of watching on Saturday mornings and you like kind of connected with that memory, I think it counts. Because
Yeah.
I think, yeah, you're right. A lot of things were after school and whatever, but I vividly
Family
remember some really like watching this show on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
You have to say what time it played.
and
That's the
network.
thing. For, like, after school, I went to my grandma's house, and then my mom finished work later on, and then she picked us all up. So like literally from 3:30 to like 5:30, 6 o'clock, there was always the same shows that I was watching.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
For
Totally.
me, that was like Fresh Prince and stuff. Though,
yeah,
and, like,
Fresh
Full
Prince,
House.
Sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sister, Sister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Fresh Prince does not count as a cartoon.
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Damn it!
No matter how
Tongue.
Jazz is basically a cartoon character. So.
It's true. It's true.
Any other ground rules we want to go through?
Yes. So I want to lay down that this is pre-streaming. So this is back when you had to like turn on a TV. So we're
True.
talking like 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
So
Remote
things like
controlled.
Okay.
remote control. So things like Paw Patrol might not count because that's all on like Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I was,
We're going
Yeah.
like 90s, 2000s.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure we were including 2000s. I have a few.
I
I
think-
think
know,
I
me
also put
too.
like question marks.
I have one that
next to
kind
it.
of like
Post
bridges
2000s?
that
I
kind of
think-
goes
Yeah.
between.
I
Same.
think
90s
we
and
are
2000s.
including that, and just because we are at a certain age where we don't watch Saturday morning cartoons anymore, at least maybe the newer ones.
Yeah.
It's inherent that we be talking more about 90s
Yeah.
and 2000s
Yeah.
stuff.
Because now you can watch cartoons at like any time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you're
I'm
not
not
like,
sure how much Saturday morning cartoons is a thing anymore. Rather than
I mean,
like,
a lot
I'm
of them
sure-
are on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
YouTube and
Yeah.
Netflix.
So you just so happen to be watching YouTube on a Saturday
On a
morning.
Saturday morning,
Like that doesn't
yeah.
count.
Eating
Yeah.
a bowl of Fruit Loops. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man. You'll get shat on.
Oh God.
It's not pretty. Any other ground rules we want to make for ourselves here?
Well, one question. So if
Sure.
we're talking Saturday morning, that means we're talking in more cartoons that are geared for like children,
Yeah.
right? And less like
Yeah.
like-
Adult Swim kind of cartoons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of the
Yeah.
limit that I thought
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
kind of
same.
imposed. So I'm not
Yeah.
including Archer or anything like
No,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ingested like as a child. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so then
not
that would
while
leave
parents
out
were
like
sleeping.
Yeah.
South Park.
Yeah,
That would
yeah,
leave
yeah.
out Beavis and Butthead.
I think
yeah.
that's more
Simpsons,
like if
yeah.
we were to do like a top 5 adult cartoons. Or,
That
you
could
know
be
what I mean?
another
Like,
one, yeah.
It could be
Hey.
right now. Flipping it on
Part
its
2.
head. Yeah, I think we're talking more like kid friendly, I suppose,
Cool.
or whatever.
Solid.
Yeah. So no human shows, maybe.
No live action
I
shows?
guess we know that. Yeah. Right.
All
That's
animated.
fine.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
What if it was a blend between both? Which I cannot
That would
think
be
of.
up for
Bobby's
discussion.
World, I guess.
Oh
whoa,
yeah.
save it.
Leave it. Yeah.
sorry.
Damn it!
That would be up for discussion.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
could make that argument, I
Yeah.
think.
I think so.
true,
I
true.
think so. And that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Just like every episode of Ranked, we are each going to go around the table 3 times, make a master list of 12, nominate 3 nominations each, and then whittle that down into a top 5 list.
Yes.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
You're all
Yeah,
ready
yeah,
for
yeah,
this?
yeah,
There's when I was doing the research for this episode, I was just looking through and I'm like, man, so many good shows.
Yeah.
Saturday morning
There's
cartoons
a
is
lot.
I
dope.
didn't even
Yeah.
like sometimes I like try to make bullet points about every show and I have like a solid top 3 or 5. Now I just have names of shows.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna wing it. It's great.
So I'm gonna come in hot and dark and brooding, but also it's mature.
Of course.
But it's also
Okay.
for children.
I think I know what's happening.
It's the Batman animated
Hell
series.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some people, I brought this up to someone today, and they said, well, technically the new episodes aired on weekdays, and I'm like, I cannot confirm that because I never paid attention to that when I was a kid.
So
but
the
I
after school slot, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So I think like when I think of Saturday morning cartoons, I think of Batman because Batman's dope, and that show in particular is one of the best Batman.
Kevin
properties.
Conroy is my Batman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is awesome, and it's a show that is accessible to kids and adults at the same time, and it brought Batman to a new generation, and to this day is still very, very good to watch.
For real.
Yeah, it brought Harley Quinn to the universe.
Didn't they remaster it at one point? Or I think they're gonna.
I think they did.
Okay,
I think they did.
cool.
Anyone else
I'm gonna
watch
look for
Batman, The Dark Knight?
I watched a little bit.
I didn't
like,
watch any at all.
It's
I
too
watched.
dark.
My big brother watched it, so I would watch it like when he was watching it, but I didn't get super into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just one of the more smart because it just goes back to just like playing to adults as well. It's just trapped inside this kids show, but it's not really that kiddie when you look at it.
Those are the best shows. Like the best
Yeah.
kid shows are the ones that appeal to more than just.
That's why I sound like
children,
a
right?
lot of
Yeah.
Pixar
Yes.
movies are like
Yeah,
that
that.
too, right?
That have layers to it.
Layers, man. It's like
Layers.
it's like an onion. Shrek would say, and that's my
Yeah.
next nomination.
Which leads me to.
All right, Axe, what do you have?
Okay, so I wasn't even sure if we were going to include comic books. For some reason, I kind of put them in a separate thing. But I can go along the same lines and then probably like pick other things later. So I'm going to go with Spider-Man, the animated series.
Nice. Spider-Man.
I
Spider-Man.
loved it so much. No, not even that bad. No, not the 60s series, the 90s series.
Oh, yeah. So much more edgy.
Edgy as fuck. And I mean, I still remember that's the first time because I hadn't read the comic books when I was a kid. So that's the first time I had ever seen Venom. And he was terrifying to me. It was scary as fuck with the big teeth and the huge body. And it was really cool.
Did he turn to Tom
Clone
Hardy
Saga was
after?
iconic, all that stuff. What?
Tom Hardy. Bang.
His first acting.
That was
gig,
good though.
yeah.
That was fun as hell. Honestly, I saw Venom. It was good. It was
Why you're
fun.
not
It
on
was
the movies
funny.
episode. But yeah, Spider-Man.
I hate him. Why is he here?
I-
Leslie should be here.
I'm sorry.
But yes,
Single
that is
tier.
my first nomination. That's
I-
my first dose of nostalgia, I guess, that I'm gonna
Am I
shoot myself
remembering
with.
correctly that Mark Hamill is? Oh no, he's
Mark
in
Hamill
Batman.
is the Joker.
He's the Joker. That's what it is. Yeah, he made a huge career off that.
Hell
Sorry,
Man,
I'm
and
jumping
he
back.
still is. Like anytime they do, they voice the Joker in like a video game or something. They
Yeah,
grab Mark Hamill.
the Arkham video games brought back Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy, and they're fantastic.
Have you ever heard him read Trump tweets in that voice? It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Frightening.
yeah.
Is what it is.
Couldn't do that. Oh God, I'm just trying to think about it. Sad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty good, Mark Hamill. Ali, what is your best Mark Hamill impression?
I honestly, I don't know any. Like, I think I never watched Spider-Man. I don't watch superhero stuff. So
Star Wars?
So
No,
like
I've never seen Star Wars.
The
Wow.
nerd part of the nominations is done now.
No.
I don't know. There might be more.
I was like, I'm gonna know all of these, and I'm like, oh.
It's going to keep going. Ali, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with my number one. I'm pretty sure it came on Channel 20 at 9 a.m. Recess.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was my number one as well. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll scratch
yeah.
that off.
You got T.J. Detweiler. You got Spinelli.
Finale, the Ashleys.
The Ashleys. There's still people and the kindergartners who were like nuts out and just
monsters,
like
yeah.
full of pain.
God.
I like watched an episode today, and they had a substitute teacher in, and he was like super intense and like got in their face,
that.
but like had like good morals and like
They learned a life lesson from him. or
yeah,
something.
yeah. And like Gretchen, like they all do this project and then present it at the end of the week. And Gretchen like created this like energy saving machine. And then like
course she did.
The Secret Service comes in and they wipe the chalkboard with all her physics equations. And they take the machine and she goes, I'm sorry, like Mr. I think he was like Mr. T or something. And she was like, I'm sorry, Mr. T. Like, and he's like, it happens. You'll still get an A.
These are fourth graders.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I loved about Recess is that it didn't play down to its audience. It was
Yeah.
quite smart.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I remember thinking like I was so grown up watching a show like this
Yeah.
that like
Totally.
you know, it
Yeah.
made them seem very
They had a lot of real issues too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yes,
remember Gus
yeah.
ran away from home at one point.
Yeah.
And that was like
El
that was a big
Diablo.
dealsy thing. Yes. El Diablo.
I think Recess is another one of those. Recess is another one of those shows that has layers for sure.
Yeah.
Like they.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's very funny, but they go places with Recess, and I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God.
I watched an episode the other day too, and I'm like, fuck, man, this show just holds up.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Still-
could watch it like over and over and over again.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It's good
Miss
stuff.
Finster,
Nice.
the original villain.
Yes.
Yes.
And who
Miss
was her little
Finster.
Randall that
Randall
always Randall.
Weaves.
Yeah.
Janet
You remember
Randall.
Miss Grokey, their teacher? She was like
Yeah.
like a hippie. Yeah.
My God. Catherine.
Okay, I'm excited about this one. So Recess was going to be my number one.
I
So I'm
can
going to jump
scratch
to my
that
number two. This one I loved because it centered around a young woman by the name of Pepper Ann. And she's too cool for 7th grade. Yeah, exactly. I love it. I found this article that was like, Pepper Ann was the most underrated feminist cartoon of the 90s. And I'm reading through it and I'm like, oh yeah, she was raised by like a single mom. Like here, this is what it says. So Pepper Ann Pearson was the 12-year-old girl whose true-to-life adventures range from attending retreats with her single mom, feeling pressure to shop for a training bra, that's actually a hilarious episode, regretfully appropriating her Native American heritage, contemplating the teachings of Noam Chomsky, and experiencing the uncertainty of whether she should celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah. Like it was very, again,
Oh
much
my
like
God.
much like Recess, very mature. Very smart,
Yeah.
but like hilarious at the same time.
I'm
And
gonna pull up the whole series on YouTube when I get home.
it's so good.
I
Yeah,
haven't thought
I was
about
able to
Pepper
go
Ann
back
in
and
so
be like, "Eh." And the thing is, I think when it came out, I was in like 6th or 7th grade, so like I was around
Good
the same
timing.
age. So I
Yeah.
was
Wow,
like,
yeah,
oh,
that's perfect.
perfect. Yeah, exactly. I really like identified with her.
Yeah.
And it had a killer theme song. And
Pepper Ann,
she's
Pepper
too cool for 7th grade.
See, I didn't actually watch Pepper Ann at all, but I do. I'll always hum Pepper Ann, and then I'll forget the rest of the lyrics.
Yeah.
I know it goes Pepper Ann, she's like 1 in a million. It goes kind of like it's
It's
great.
low key
Yeah.
punk. Yeah.
It's
good.
low key punk. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about Pepper Ann. I'll be honest. I just don't know.
She
if
had
I
red
watched-
hair. She had
Yeah.
cookie red hair.
And did she have She had superpowers.
No.
I think that was Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah.
Pippi was very strong. They both have red hair.
They do. Yes. No,
I'm
she
sorry.
Was, she was like a very, very normal average girl and was like struggling with that, you know?
We're going to round 3, baby. Round
two.
3,
Two.
and I mean round 2.
Damn.
I'm going straight to the end, guys, because my next nomination might as well win the entire podcast.
Okay, listen, you can't just
Actually,
say that.
Okay.
You said the same thing about Space Jam.
Oh.
And was I right? I
That's
was
true,
right.
though.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know what it was, but he's right.
Actually, I don't know if I actually would think this would be number one, but I do think it's very important to my childhood growing up. And here I have the theme song for you. So here we go.
Oh my God. Give us a hint.
Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Heroes in a half shell.
Turtle power. Yeah.
A little TMNT.
We're really hip.
Guys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was an amazing piece of my childhood.
Yes.
And it sold a fuck ton of toys.
Yes.
God.
I think that's a true mark of a good Saturday morning cartoon is how many toys they sold. And they sold a lot, to me specifically.
Capitalism.
That's a good mark of a cartoon.
Consumerism. Yo.
How much can you market it to kids?
Toys R Us, I love that place. Dad, I want the Master Splinter toy.
Splinter was the best.
Splinter was cool.
Splinter
Okay,
was
look.
badass.
So when you're a kid, like you got these freaking turtles who are ninjas that are fighting bad guys. Like another like cooler ninja, Shredder, an alien, Krang. You got a sensei who's a giant rat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Casey Jones has always been kind of whatever. He's weird. He's kind of lame sometimes, you know. Guy with
That's
the
a hockey guy, right?
Yeah. Sometimes he uses mini sticks, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. You're gonna use hockey stick. Use
It's
a full-
identifiable as a child.
I'll admit, I never watched much of the original like animated series. I watched. I think there was a newer one on Teletoon at one point that I watched.
And it
like,
was CGI or something, right? Like, or
No, it was,
that's
there was
the
like one.
Nickelodeon
No,
one, I
no,
think.
no, no. There was one between the CGI one and the original. There was
Oh.
like 2D animation, and it was really cool. I liked it. So that's kind of where I got. That's where I cut my teeth on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Really? You didn't
I appreciate it though, for sure.
I was a big fan of Bebop and Rocksteady.
Rocksteady?
Yeah. My brother had little toys of them, and we'd play
Coolest
with them.
names.
Well,
Yeah,
I remember
right?
when
Yeah.
the new movie
Really?
came
Yeah.
out. I was like, oh my god, Bebop and Rocksteady are in the new TMNT movie, even though that movie sucks because it's the Michael Bay one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I was stoked just to hear their names and the big live action treatment of that.
Right.
And then like I think the Ninja Turtles in general is it started this wave of like. I don't know, playing outside, pretending you're the turtles. At least for me, when I was younger. But also, it started like this wave of mediocre to really good video games.
Yeah, right.
Nintendo games like Turtles
Turtles
in
in
Time.
Time.
That would never. And they used the freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song.
Yeah.
That theme song
That
will
was
forever be embedded in memory for people. So I appreciate the Turtles quite a lot, even though in recent memory they're not as cool.
Goddamn water levels, those are trash.
Yeah. Anyways, Turtles.
It was really about global warming in the ecosystem in the sewer.
Did anyone have a favorite turtle?
Donatello. I was
same.
always into Donatello. Yeah.
all day.
He was
Because you
smart.
both have glasses.
Yeah. Smart one. Yeah.
Nerd alert.
Actually, I don't think Donatello never had glasses, eh?
No, he never did. He's just a tech guy.
Yeah, he was just like the smart guy.
Oh, but whenever he worked on any science project, he
He had
put on
goggles.
his goggles. Yeah, nerds.
It still stands, nerds.
Ali, did you like any?
Guys, I didn't watch it. I didn't
What?
watch.
Oh, no.
I watched nothing with fighting. I'm the most unconfrontational child, or I was.
That's great.
I like
That's probably a
that.
good
I
thing.
just didn't. I'm not into like the action stuff.
I
But
love that stuff.
I think later on I like appreciated it, and like I remember listening to the theme song in high school.
Oh, yeah.
But that's about it. Yeah.
Michelangelo's my boy for sure.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
a goof.
I'm a goof. I like pizza. They all like pizza.
Yes.
They all want to bang
It's not
April O'Neil.
specific.
Oh my god.
They all do. It's
Yeah.
scary. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to see the live action of that, but like
Of banging
just like
April O'Neil.
Rule 38, guys.
just of like turtles, like just slow ass turtles,
Like
eating-
real turtles.
Yeah, eating pizza.
With the 90s theme playing in the back. Teenage Mutant.
But they're all riding the same skateboard going down a hill. That'd be fucking cool.
You can probably just make that yourself.
How's that not a Vine?
I know, that is. It probably is. It
Get a
probably
little
is.
rat in there too. There you go.
The rat is like significantly bigger than. Yeah.
I
Good
love it.
times.
Turtle power.
Turtle power. Axe, what do you got?
Ooh, okay. I am going to go with Rugrats.
Yeah,
yes,
that was my
yes.
next one.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, I did watch it quite a bit when I was a kid, But also, I have this really, really, really vivid memory of watching. It was Rugrats in Paris.
Oh yeah.
One of the
Yes,
movies. So there was a dance at one point where like all the mothers were invited to dance with their children, but Chucky lost his mom at one point before the show. So then at one point he's just standing there looking all sad, and then his dad comes in and picks him up and they go to dance together. And I was bawling my eyes out.
Aw, Chucky
I was
always had a
crying
cold. He was like,
yeah. I was crying like a friggin' baby every time I watched that.
Very
I
fitting.
just turned to my mom and I was like, she doesn't have that. Yeah. So that. And then on
Axe,
top
can
of that,
I tell
it
you
was-
that my Twitter bio is live every day like it's Rugrats in Paris?
That's good. That's good. Now, did you watch All Grown Up or anything?
Not
I
really.
did. I
didn't watch
loved
any
All
of it.
Grown Up.
Whoa,
It's
what?
good.
There was a grown-up version?
Yeah, they were like teenagers.
It's
yeah.
Whoa, were they teenagers? I thought they were like,
Or like
like
preteens,
like
I guess.
junior high kind of thing.
Weird.
It's
Yeah.
freaky.
It is weird. It is kind of a.
Because
Yeah.
they look exactly the same but taller.
Yeah.
They just stretch
And
out.
they're
like
not wearing
essentially.
diapers.
That's
weird.
Chucky has the same glasses.
Yeah.
What's the main guy's name?
Tommy
Tommy
Pickles.
Tommy
Pickles.
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 And Dill. Dill was in
yeah.
it too.
Dill Pickle.
Yeah.
Angelica.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the sister, right?
Philip-
Angelica Pickles. Yeah.
Angelica's is Tommy's older sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister? Cousin?
One of the two.
I forget.
Was it Angelica Pickles? I don't
Yeah.
No.
Was it?
Wasn't it?
That sounds
Pickles?
right. That sounds right.
Oh, man, it's been a while,
It was
guys.
in- yeah.
It's been a while.
Nice. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but she was
Yeah.
like the foil of everything.
Yeah.
She just
Yeah,
wanted,
she was such a
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she just wanted to get in everyone's way. Yeah,
Essentially.
just a fun killer.
So yeah,
Fun,
Rugrats.
please.
Yeah, Rugrats is
Yes.
awesome.
Respect.
Yeah,
Oh,
Respect.
fucking Reptar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like that dinosaur just brought back memories.
Reptar.
Reptar, it's the green dinosaur.
The green Godzilla looking
yeah,
toy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That I think Tommy had all the time.
That they
Yeah.
play with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, got it.
They did some cool stuff with that guy.
Yeah.
And it was like some really real stories in some of the episodes.
Yeah.
I loved when it was obviously about the babies, but then when the parents were involved, it was some really cool shit as well. And I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Allie, what do you got? Nothing with fighting, I hope.
Oh, well, I think you guys probably also maybe have this on your list.
Probably.
A smart cartoon. Ahead of its time, I would say. The Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Maniacs. And we're zany to the max. And there's that line in the theme song where they're like, Bill Clinton plays the sax.
Which went over all of our heads, but now
I
is
know.
hilarious.
I rewatched it today and I was like, that is so poignant. Yeah. And like, I feel like the Animaniacs was great because that had so many like sister shows in it. So it had Pinky and the Brain.
Hell yeah.
And all these different ones, and they would like dip into the plot, but then not.
Yeah, Warner
and-
Brothers was like this huge entity that was consisted of a shit ton of different cartoons.
Yeah, they created a huge universe,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. So funny. So legitimately funny and like,
They're wacky, those guys.
oh, so wacky. And
Zany to the max.
Zany
right?
to the max. And the music in it, like they have like really good, like the orchestration of like the like big numbers is like fantastic and funny. And
it was
it's
like
just
between classic Looney Tunes and new cartoons.
Yeah.
So they still had all of the really good
had the
music.
recipe to be a disaster, but is so great. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't revisited it, obviously, but I do remember fond memories of these crazy fucking things.
Yeah.
Are they bunnies? What are they?
They're Animaniacs.
Yeah.
But they're tongue. But are they any like
Like a species?
a
I don't-
species
I
of
don't
thing,
know.
or are they
No,
just
I think you're right. I think they're
they're just
their own thing.
Animaniacs?
Yeah.
They look like
They kind of look like
weird bunny things.
exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like black and white, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
they're
They are,
black,
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They're Animaniacs.
That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah.
I think deep when I think about myself.
Wait. Yeah.
Catherine.
A lot of mine have been chosen.
Well-
Damn it.
Oh, this is exciting.
That's a long list.
Yeah.
Can I just say that Catherine has the tiniest notebook?
I know,
in the
isn't it
world right
adorable?
now.
I got it for Christmas.
How can
Oh,
you-
that's so cute.
How can you possibly read off that? I
convenient.
don't know.
Well, and my
Just
writing
the
is so
write's
huge
big.
too. I know. Like, look, that's just like white. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the superhero theme.
Yay.
This is one I
boy.
actually, my brother let me watch with him, and I watched on my own, which was like a big deal. We were growing up. We were big fans of the X-Men animated series.
Yes. The
Da-na-na-na-na.
trifecta.
Exactly. Growing up, I wanted to be Rogue. Rogue was my big thing, so we'd always like play X-Men, and I'd always be like, "Dips on Rogue," because I would just like fly around or pretend to fly around. It was the greatest thing. Yeah.
You dye your hair white?
No, just one streak.
Just
Just
one-
one
straight-
streak,
it's
right?
straight.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I always kind of wanted that. Yeah. It never turned out well, but. Yeah, and we actually, my brother and I, a few Christmases ago, it was all on Netflix, so we revisited it. And
Oh my God,
Shit.
amazing.
it kind of holds up. It holds up for the most, like
kind
as
of
much as
doesn't.
yeah,
Cartoon.
I think
as
it's
much as the like superhero cartoon can.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, Batman animated series, that holds
Yeah.
up. You're right. When it went to Netflix, I was like, fucking X-Men? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? And then I watched a couple of episodes, I'm like, oh no. But
I'm
it
gonna
was
ruin
cool
some
to
things.
see everyone. Like, there's so many X-Men.
Professor X.
Yeah,
and,
Beast.
Yeah.
Gambit.
Yeah.
Gambit was my favorite. Well, yeah, because Gambit and Rogue were like together
Yeah.
for a time.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I loved Gambit.
Yeah, those cards.
Ooh, yeah. Charge them up. Mhm.
Possibly Channing Tatum one day. They keep saying that. I don't know.
Listen.
What?
it's
Like, Channing
not- it's
Tatum's gonna be
not
Gambit?
It's been shelved. It's
Oh,
not
good.
happening
Is it shelf?
anytime soon. Yeah.
Is it shelf for good?
Oh,
sorry.
I don't
boy.
think it's happening anytime soon.
Did you have a favorite X-Men moment in the series, or has it been too long since you've seen it? Kind of
It's
thing?
maybe been too long. There were a few episodes we watched recently where Professor X was able to like get up and move around because he was in someone's memory, and he was like really
Right.
like feeling strong and good and like
Yeah,
climbing
that's
things
always
and
the
stuff.
thing.
And I think he got a little bit obsessed with going into those memories because he was like able-bodied again.
Professor
You know?
X with a
Right.
Yeah.
weakness.
Exactly, exactly. That's
He
all
always
I can
gets
think of at
hooked
the
up
moment.
into, I think it's called Cerberus, that giant room.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Cerebro.
yeah.
Cerebro, that's right.
Yeah.
You can't see me. but-
Maybe that's what it
Too
was, and he got
telekinesis.
kind of like hooked on it and stuff, and they had to like pull him away. He was like, ah.
Which I mean, that's heavy stuff for a
Yeah.
90s cartoon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Did you? Was that the one you thought I would nominate?
Yes.
Really?
Well, there's one other that I.
It's probably
let's
going to
see.
be this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably going to be this one.
Okay.
Does it have a theme song too?
It does. I'm going to pull it up.
Oh, jeez.
I should have just plugged my phone in so you can have a better audio than just from my dinky phone speakers.
Try and guess.
Here it is, everyone.
Oh my God.
The only nomination that matters. I bet you Allie hasn't seen it.
Probably.
Was
If
it
there's
too
any
violent?
movement or like touching of two characters, definitely not.
Not a thing.
If it's not a play that I'm in, I'm not interested.
That was like the microcosm of my like childhood.
Oh, God. Here we go. This is it. Oh, ads. This is ads. This is
Damn it. Friggin' YouTube.
And
Oh, Pokemon!
Yeah.
I love Pokemon.
Of
course.
Yes.
Of course.
The very best. Like no one ever was.
okay, I can play this forever. It's Pokemon.
Okay, I did watch this
Yay!
because it had animals.
And it wasn't like really violent.
No,
like,
yeah.
They were fighting.
Yeah.
We weren't as
yeah.
humans.
Talk about consumerism and capitalism
Oh my God.
of selling.
No, yeah.
To this day, Pokemon is as big as ever.
Yeah.
It's
insane,
crazy.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
new Pikachu movie coming out.
I know.
Oh, I'm so
good.
excited. Yeah.
They
yeah.
dropped a new
I
trailer.
can't
today.
wait.
It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
I
Ryan
can't
Reynolds.
wait.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be, it might not be very good, but I'm just excited to
But
see
it
it.
I
looks
know.
great. Listen, what I will say is that Pikachu, rendered in real life, looks way better than Will Smith's genie.
Oh my god, yes.
Anything does.
He's so creepy.
He's so blue.
You know
He
what?
didn't need to be that blue. Like he's air. He could have been transparent.
It's funny, and we won't spend too
yeah.
long
It just
on this.
doesn't work.
But I saw I remember the Twitter reactions when they just showed him not blue, and everyone's like, "He's not blue enough." And now,
And then now he's
it's just
too
like,
That's
blue.
funny. It's
turn
yeah,
back,
Yeah.
turn
yeah.
down the blue.
I like the idea
Turn
of
back.
being transparent, though. Like they didn't need to
Yeah.
go like. Anyways, okay.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is derailing. But
Honestly, his
Work
nipples are
other
too
than-
blue. Like it's too much. It's too much. They don't look natural.
anyways,
and I
back
am
to
talking about Pikachu.
Pokemon. Yeah.
No, Pokemon.
Pikachu's-
My God. So this is where I fall into Pokemon was a show that I definitely interacted with after school,
Yeah.
but it was one of those things where I could not wait because I feel like when I came home from school, it was ending most of the time. I can make it in time for the poke rap. And I was like, God damn it.
That's rough.
It was rough. It was rough.
It was 3:30. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was
There
just
you
rough.
go.
Every time I got home, and it was just like, oh, the
Yep.
poke rap? Okay, that's dope, but I want to see the episode.
Yeah.
But on Saturday mornings, I truly got to see the entire episode, and it was just so awesome.
So good.
Pokemon sticks with you. It's timeless. It just keeps going. They keep making new video games and more Pokemon. Pokemon Go still a thing.
Game Boy. I used to play it on Game Boy.
I played
Yeah.
Pokemon Silver and Blue forever. Like spent like hundreds of hours playing those same games, doing the
Yeah.
same crap.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait for more Pokemon stuff. I'm 20, almost 29 now, and I'm gonna keep fucking
Fuck yeah.
playing Pokemon shit.
Live
and-
your truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always talk like fictional worlds that I like to live in. I think I talked about this in a previous episode, but Pokemon's
Pokemon is
100% up there.
That would be cool.
It'd be cool.
It's
Look
like
at-
doable. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not too far from our own.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Think
One, we're like, you know, that gene editing thing, CRISPR, we're one big mess, like big error away from a Pokemon.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And
Instead of getting
should
a
get on
security
that.
system,
Yeah.
you have fucking Pokeball and you throw fucking Jinx out there and nobody
Oh, no, you
tries
don't.
to steal your shit.
yeah,
you know?
Jinx is a problem the way they drew her.
They'll just be confused.
They're like,
what?
oh. So Jinx and Mr. Mime definitely fuck.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, now I'm just thinking about that.
That's enough.
I just think
Pokemon's
Pokemon
great.
is just
Pokemon,
freaking
fuck yeah.
awesome. I just love it.
Yeah.
Love it so much.
Agreed.
Axe, what do you love? Tell me yours.
Jeez, okay, hold on. I have
This is the
as
last
I
round, right?
as I,
This is
yeah,
it.
as I mentioned, I have a shit ton.
It's the second, third round because Tuong said.
Oh, yeah.
round 3.2. Oh god, I could go with so many, but I think
There are a few that it's like, they need to be mentioned.
I
you
know.
I know.
it's fine. Honorable mentions are gonna be lit. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
True,
Yeah.
true, true.
I'm gonna go with Hey Arnold.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, good one.
More
good one.
fourth graders joining the fray.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, I really wanted his bedroom when I was a kid. It was huge. It had an endless skylight. Oh, it was wonderful. But yeah, just it's another one of those shows where the stories were really real and a lot of episodes, like a scary number that when I think about it would hit you directly in the feels. And it was a really,
Hit you just
and
square
I
in the
thought
feels.
that was a really cool thing. So I will nominate Hey Arnold because I love it.
Yeah.
That's the, hey, football head.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Helga Pataki is weird.
It was-
She's obsessed with him, and it's fine.
She has a
yeah.
she has a cool thing about her, and I was reading a little bit of like stuff about like just dissecting Hey Arnold a bit, but it's just like she bullies Arnold, but she has a
She
crush on
likes
him,
him.
Yeah.
right? So it's just like that's such a common
Classic.
thing in like how children treat people, right? They don't know how to like process their feelings,
Yep.
so they're like, I'm just gonna pretend I hate you a
Yeah.
lot. And
Yeah.
Because I
hopefully you
get
like
your,
me.
Because I get your attention that way.
Yeah.
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 I kind of
Negative
wanted to take a
attention.
child psych class in school just so I could bring up Hey Arnold.
Write your paper on it or something?
Oh yeah! Oh, I would
And they had a
love that.
movie not a couple years ago.
The movie was good.
The movie was good. Yeah.
I liked
It was
a
like
lot.
a real movie?
No, like a
It's just
cartoon.
another-
It wasn't
just
live
a
action, it was
really-
another-
it was crisp.
okay.
Yeah.
Live action?
It was
Yeah.
another no.
How'd
It
they
was
get
just
that football?
updated animation. It was still 2D.
Yeah, Will
It was
Smith's
about Arnold
genies.
finding his parents.
What are you doing here? What the fuck?
No.
Hey Arnold's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I don't remember too much about it except for like the three main characters, I guess. But
Oh, the soundtrack was really cool too. Really like jazzy,
Yeah.
funky
Arnold.
stuff.
Hey Arnold. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older than you guys, so I think I was too old when it hit its peak. Like it just kind of passed me, or I just passed it,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm aware of it.
That's the thing. I
Yeah,
think it was
yeah.
on like in the mid to late 90s is when it actually aired, or at least
Oh,
like when it started and ended.
Oh, then that's when I was
I'd
around.
have to look. I'd have to look it up. now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
There's
always
a
thought it
lot of
was more
shows
of a
back
2000s.
then.
There's so
Yeah.
much happening, yeah.
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 Yeah. I would say it has like a kind of a recess feel to it. A bit.
Yeah.
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 Oh, for sure.
They
especially like,
tackle like very similar things. but
and
they're
then
both very
involves
good.
a bunch of kids first, and then the adults second.
Yeah. Ali,
Mm-hmm.
bring it.
I'm gonna go with this is like my watched it like from like 6 until like 16. Arthur.
Hell yes!
Yeah.
Every day when you're walking down the street, all the
Everybody
people that you meet.
A-A-R-G here. Okay. Jekyll,
Yes,
Jekyll Hyde,
brilliant.
Jekyll Hyde. I know.
Having fun, isn't hard?
God. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Arthur, man,
His sister was the greatest.
DW.
DW, that's who it
took
was.
no shit.
I love her.
She was just
She's
mess
so
with
funny.
everybody.
Crazy bus. Crazy bus. Yeah, it had a rockin' soundtrack.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys watch the episode when Arthur punches DW?
Oh,
Yes, yes.
what?
Yeah.
It's so real. So like he makes this model plane and he's like so into it, and then she's being really fucking annoying. And she's like, Arthur, like look at me, Arthur. And she's like, I want to play with you.
I
And
love
he's
that
like,
I love that DW in this story is Dirk.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Arthur.
But she talks like that. And like, so like, anyways, so he brings it up to his room. He's like doing something else. And then he goes outside I can't remember what it is. Anyway, so she takes the monoplane that he just made and like is like flying around. And then she flies it out the window. And then he like sees it. Oh, he's downstairs and he sees it go to the ground. He's like, what? And he goes outside. And then she comes out and she's like, Arthur, your plane doesn't fly. I don't understand. And he's like, I told you not to touch it. And he punches her in the arm. And it's the most real Arthur has ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the arm, and she cried.
She cries.
I
Yeah.
heard.
Oh, yeah. Having a big brother myself, that is something that happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's very real. Very real.
Arthur, the reason why I didn't nominate it, because I love Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur reminds me of TVO Kids a lot instead of
Yeah.
like Saturday morning, but like sweet, if it
It
counts,
did
it counts.
play on TVO Kids. I think it was like 8:30.
Yeah, because I remember when I
Like,
watched
so it was like early morning. Yeah.
remember the episode with the Woogle and the Poogle,
Yes.
and like the moon boots, and I was like, I
Those
want
were
moon
so
boots.
cool. Yeah.
Moon boots don't.
They were underwhelming.
They just put
you had them at-
slinkies on the bottom of boots, and he jumped a
remember
little
trying
bit
them at one
higher.
point. Yeah, I remember trying them at one point when I was a kid, and they were like,
Oh, they seem like a hazard,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
If you have like little slinkies at the bottom that can like.
And they were like on
Tear someone-
trampolines,
Yeah,
like jumping on these. I was
I
like,
fear
dude,
for
you're
my
gonna fucking
ankles.
die. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a good cast of characters too. Like they're all really good.
Buster.
Buster,
Yeah.
Francine, Binky,
Prunella. Yeah.
Wait, oh yeah, she was like the long neck with the
Yeah.
The blue
snout.
dress. Yeah.
Yes. What was it Sue? Something?
Sue Ellen.
Sue Ellen.
Yeah.
Wow, what a cast.
What a cast. What a crew. Yeah.
Arthur, love it.
Yeah.
Catherine,
Oh, okay, so this is the last nomination, right?
you gotta bring it.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
well,
Bring 'em home.
there's one that I was convinced that you were going to nominate. I'm surprised you did not.
It might have been my
And
next nomination.
I'm gonna nominate it, only knowing a little bit about it, but I feel like it would be weird if it's not nominated.
Okay.
And to me, that's DuckTales.
Oh,
Woo, right? Yeah. So I was always, I loved like Scrooge McDuck and his little nephews and like him swimming in his money. That's really all I remember of it. And they would go on adventures.
Scrooge loves money, yes,
and, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was great. And they had a theme song that's like lasted throughout time.
And
I
they're
did have it pulled up,
continuing
but-
now. They're continuing.
Yeah, they're rebooting it, right? Yeah.
But they already have, I think, with Ben Schwartz and stuff. He's in it. Yeah. I actually didn't watch too much DuckTales when I was younger.
yeah?
I came to it a little bit later. I liked it, but I don't have any nostalgia for it because I didn't grow up with it, really. Yeah.
I just always loved, I mean, when I was a kid, I was like, I want that much money that I can swim in it. Even if it's all pennies, I want to swim in it. But then as I got older, I was like, actually, that'd be kind of gross. But, you know,
Not
the dream's
sanitary.
alive. Yeah, not very
Yeah.
sanitary. Yeah, and to me, that's like, when I think of 90s Saturday morning cartoons, like DuckTales is right up there.
Yeah.
It is like quintessential for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So to me, it at least needs to be like
on the
nominated.
12. Yeah. Did anyone
exactly.
here watch a lot of DuckTales at all?
Not a lot, but
Occasionally,
definitely
but yeah.
present.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we have our list of 12. Wow.
Yes.
This is a lot different list than I thought it would be, honestly.
Yeah.
There's some here that I'm like, oh, people are going to be mad that we
That's
didn't
how
say
I felt
it.
about
Hey,
the Oscars.
That's okay.
That's a whole other one.
Well, honorable mention to Green Book on this list here. All right, let's take a break, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back.
What are you eating?
Something that I ordered online.
Where did you order it?
I don't know. I ordered just from the internet, I guess. But where do you guys usually buy stuff?
Oh, have you tried Amazon.ca?
What's that?
It's a website where you buy things.
Really?
Absolutely.
I
It's like
feel-
eBay, but more yellow.
I feel like a sucker. It's like
It's like
eBay.
Pornhub without the porn.
Oh, then
yeah.
what's the point?
Wow, I'm so intrigued. I mean, like, okay, Amazon.ca. That sounds kind of cool.
Absolutely.
Now I hear, and I might be wrong, that if you click on the Pod Cavern affiliate link, I don't have to pay any extra money.
No, you
No,
don't.
where'd you hear that?
I heard it. I heard it somewhere. I guess there's been posters everywhere, all over the city.
There's nothing extra, but if you buy something through Pod Cavern's affiliate link,
Yeah,
they will get a small cut.
that sounds amazing.
So you'll be supporting your favorite podcasts as well as buying your favorite things.
And I hear it's just as easy as going to www.podcavern.com.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to go to Amazon anyway.
So you knew
might
this
as well,
already, but you were just
Hey, I'm a mole. Hey guys, www.podcavern.com. You want to buy and help to support the cast. You know, we're friendly people. You want to hear more content from us, I think. And I know.
maybe, I hope.
I know. And yeah, it would be much appreciated if you click that link. So www.podcavern.com. We love you.
Yes.
Top five.
Hey everyone, we're back. We had a nice little break. We clicked on the Amazon affiliate link. That was pretty crazy.
I bought some socks.
You did? What kind of socks did you buy, Axe?
They were Argyle.
Wow.
How
They're
nice.
purple.
Is Argyle in again?
It never left.
It
never
is now.
I'm just saying, I don't see anybody wear Argyle anything anymore, so.
It's happening.
Not in your
back.
circles.
Yeah. The improv scene hasn't clued into fashion yet.
Fashion.
It's fashion.
They say words fancy now, too, I hear. So we have a master list of 12. Should we read it out here?
Sure.
We have the obligation and the duty to make this into a top 5 list.
Duty.
I knew you were going to say that.
Grow up.
Come
Come here.
Let's get a clean take of that.
Duty.
Nice.
That was perfect.
That was good. We have Batman the Animated Series, Spider-Man the Animated Series,
Yeah.
Recess, Pepperman. That's all I know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rugrats. Oh yeah, that's the theme song. Oh, that's so good. Animaniacs, X-Men, Pokemon.
Be.
Best.
Hey Arnold. That's all.
Hey, Arnold.
Yeah,
It's funky as fuck.
good.
That's all I remember.
And we have Arthur and his clenched fist.
Hey.
Hey.
And we have DuckTales.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes.
All right, everyone. We should star some things for further discussion and leave the rest out of it. So, what are you guys thinking for stars?
I think we all agree on Recess.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
agree
For
with
sure.
that.
For sure.
That was my number one for sure. I knew someone was going to toss it out right away.
What other things do we want to star here?
I think Rugrats too.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah, I could talk more
Rugrats
about.
is
Yeah,
so good.
I'm down to talk more about Rugrats. What else?
We all get very excited for Animaniacs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down to star
Yeah.
that. I can do that.
And Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Duh.
Duh.
Pokemon is making the cut.
Freaking duh.
I didn't watch a whole lot of Pokemon.
But don't
so
you
other
want a
than
Pokemon?
Catherine, Pokemon is so ubiquitous.
But wouldn't you want a real life Pokemon? Doesn't it just make you want to have?
Yes.
I mean,
did
she doesn't
like-
even
Third
know what
day.
she's getting into.
I did
right?
like the Charmander, the little dinosaur dude.
Charmander's dope.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
cool.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
my style,
Anyways,
but that's
yeah.
all right.
You know what's great about the Pokemon universe too? I was gonna bring it up, but like you literally cannot die. Like if Charizard just throws this giant flamethrower in your face, you're gonna get pleasantly smoked
Get
and charred,
singed.
and you'll be fine.
Pleasantly small.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Like
Probably
you can
come out of the
wipe it
Pokemon
up.
Center with a tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine.
If
You're just
Pikachu electrocutes
mulatto,
you
yeah.
and you just explode in a giant robot, you'll be okay. You can walk
Yeah.
after. It's not a big deal. That's good.
Slows you down.
It's
You're
great.
just blasting off again. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
cool. Catherine, how do you feel about Pepper Ann here?
I love Pepper Ann, but it seems like I might be the only one that's like all for Pepper Ann.
I'm about her, but I didn't watch her that much.
I need to
yeah.
go home and watch 12 hours of Pepper Ann.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah, okay, pause. Yeah.
You're talking about Pepper Ann. I'm like, man, those long stockings are really cool.
I know you.
It's just like
Different redhead. They're not all the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Pepper Ann, but I have a feeling that there might not be a consensus for
Fair enough here.
my feminist cartoon. Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
I feel like we need to throw on one of the superhero ones.
That's the
My vote
thing.
is X-Men, obviously.
Mine is Spider-Man.
Mine
And-
is 100% Batman.
See, this is what's gonna happen. Yeah.
I vote X-Men because we had X-Men
Yeah.
cards, and I remember looking at them.
Oh,
so
but it
that's
doesn't
my
hold up.
closest.
It doesn't hold up. I love the nomination because it brings me back for sure. But Batman the Animated Series literally is one of the best like TV
still
shows
good.
still.
Okay. Well, then why not talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles instead?
Those two is I'm biased because I like all my nominations because they're dope. but yeah, they both occupy like.
I'll leave it up to you guys,
The boy
'cause I
in me
don't-
wants Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because like I was closer to the Turtles back then, but I'm closer to Batman now. Batman's one of my favorite superheroes too. So it's him and Spider-Man.
Batman, I hate to
Right,
say it,
yeah, Spider-Man's
Batman's
my
just a
favorite,
rich
but,
guy
like-
with no powers. I've never been a big fan of Batman.
He's more.
Listen, let's save it for another podcast because that's an hour in itself.
Yeah.
I know. But I feel like we'll get more of a consensus with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and maybe X-Men.
I don't know. I mean, in terms, if we're talking quality, then Batman is definitely up there. It's probably above Spider-Man as well. If I'm putting my ego aside.
So what's your
For a
argument?
second.
What's your argument for Spider-Man then? So why?
Spider-Man was purely a nostalgia thing for me. That's the
Okay.
thing. Yeah. Like it is very good and does have some really cool moments to it, like some iconic Spider-Man stuff. But in terms of being an amazing animated series that kind of transcends the genre in the way Batman does, not really. So I'm okay with it falling.
Batman
by the
tells
wayside
really
this
good
time.
stories. Like the stories that they tell are like true comic
That's
book
the thing.
stories.
Yeah, a lot of DC
Yeah.
superheroes are like more human stories.
Yeah, and they pay really good respect to the characters that they're portraying, and they make their characters talk in a very kid-friendly way, but it's still true to those like malicious. Like the Joker, he's kind of a psychopath, right? Kind of, maybe.
He
You
is a
might have
psychopath.
heard. You might have heard, but the way they he talks in the animated series, you get that point across, but it's still kid-friendly,
Yeah.
So they do a great job with it.
It kind of the episodes I saw as a kid scared me.
Yeah.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely
I just saw
darker
another one.
tone. It definitely is a darker thing. So.
Stephs.
But Batman is dark,
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think him and Daria would like?
Oh, they would hit it off.
Yeah, probably.
So we had a debate about Daria too, but Daria I would say is not like a kid show, so it didn't make those
Not as
really-
much.
Yeah, I would
Not as much.
put it in the Pepper Ann file, kind of.
Well, we were joking that Pepper Ann like grows into Daria. Like the next
Yeah.
phase of Pepper Ann is Daria.
amazing.
changes their name.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. No, I just love that Pepper Ann is a little more bright-eyed, and Daria is older but also jaded, because
very
she knows
jaded.
the world
I'm
is
14. I've seen everything.
Pepper Ann's like, I'm still 12. Okay, let's star Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I won't be greedy. I don't need all of them on the list here.
Okay.
But I want to say, Catherine, you put DuckTales here for a reason, I guess, because you felt obligated to put it here. Do you want
Yeah.
it on the top 5?
I felt like I nominated it because it needed to be mentioned, but I'm not
100%.
necessarily like it needed to be mentioned over an honorable mention. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
I
don't
get
think
that.
it necessarily needs to be
sure.
top 5.
Yeah, I don't think anyone at this tape, we might piss people off for this, but
I know,
but
I know. Like I nominated it because I knew people like there'd be a world of people being like, "Where the
But
fuck
there's
is
another
Scrooge
show
McDuck?"
on here that wasn't nominated at all, and I think people would
Save it
also
for the honorable
yell,
mentions.
yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
a banger.
I see.
I think
Yeah.
we'd also piss people off if we didn't talk about Arthur a little more.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Arthur.
Let's
Let's
talk
put
about,
him in there.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
this. Okay. The only argument I have against Arthur, because I fucking love Arthur. Arthur is dope, and I grew up with it and everything. It's just that when I think of Arthur, I don't think Saturday morning.
Me too. That was my thing too. I think 4:00 on a Wednesday afternoon. I don't think Saturday.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
10
true.
a.m.
That's the only argument I have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know if I have a memory of watching it on a Saturday morning. It's usually after school. You're
Yeah.
right.
Right?
Or before school,
Which is
sometimes.
which is
Yeah.
why I was kind of
Yeah.
like okay with
right before,
Yeah.
right after Blue's
stuff that
Clues.
wasn't necessarily on a Saturday, but was also
Yeah.
a cartoon that I watched as a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe when you
Arthur?
do the podcast
Yeah.
about after school cartoons, it should
Yeah.
be in there.
And then
Top 5 after school
Or just it
specials.
should be after school shows, like shows you watch from
Yeah.
3 to 5.
Oh
Like
man,
oh man,
invite me for that
let's
one.
do
Yeah.
that podcast
Yeah.
instead. Let's scrap this one.
scrap, yeah.
Fuck this.
No, if we're okay with that, then I think
Yeah.
Arthur can go,
Yeah.
right?
Arthur Scratch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, it seems odd.
I think it stands to
It
reason that
seems
we
odd.
all fucking love Arthur. I just don't think it fits this category
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, that's
all.
fair.
So what we have starred here is Batman the animated series, TMNT, Pokemon, Rugrats, Recess, Animaniacs.
Wait, what's your argument for Hey Arnold?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
want that here?
Right, yes, yeah. Hey Arnold was mostly another one about really human stories. Like in the same way that Rugrats was about that, and Batman to an extent. It's like just something that I really like, that really resonated with me more than just a cartoon. You know, it's like this show is the same as all of the other shows I'm watching that are really dramatic and funny at times and really just fun to watch. So that was kind of it, yeah.
Would you
A lot
choose
of
it
from the
over-
heart stuff.
Because in my mind, it's similar to Recess. So would you
Yeah.
choose it over Recess?
Oh, fuck. Can I just flip a coin or something?
Be careful what you say.
Yeah, if I had to choose,
Yeah.
you know what? Like my problem is I watch more Hey Arnold than Recess, but I recognize that I think Recess, like if I were to watch it all over again, it might be.
It would
slightly
probably
better.
hold up better.
It's
Spoke
probably
to a
better.
generation.
It's
Yeah.
probably better
Yeah.
than Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Remember the movie when they made it to 5th grade?
Yes.
Recess? They made it
Yeah.
to, oh,
There was a movie about them
good
getting
for
into 5th grade.
them.
Finally. Longest year of my life.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it to you, Axe. Like I feel like you have a bigger attachment to Hey Arnold than I did.
True, but I mean, Recess is probably objectively better, is the problem that I'm okay with.
Ali, do you?
I agree.
Yeah.
Just because it was your nomination.
Yeah. She doesn't like football heads.
I did watch Hey Arnold, but I just enjoyed Recess more.
Oh, and his
Yeah.
what's his best friend's name? Arnold's best friend,
Gerald.
Gerald, and his
Gerald.
dope ass hair.
Fuck yeah.
Gerald was cool.
Yeah.
You a
dope-ass hair.
bold kid, Arnold. You a bold kid.
Yeah.
Said that at the end of every episode when Arnold did something ridiculous. It was great.
Yeah.
But also Spinooty and Mikey and TJ and Vince.
Spinooty?
And
Spinelli.
Gus. No. The kindergartners called her Spinooty.
Oh,
I know what I'm about.
He knows more than us. Yeah.
I love the episode where you find out that Spinelli's first name is
Ashley.
Ooh, and they try to
Yeah.
like absorb her, and she's
Yo.
like, no.
Top 5 anime betrayals.
Yes.
That was
That's a good one.
a bombshell in my young life.
Now, live action Recess here. Who do we cast as Spinelli? Like first,
Michelle Rodriguez.
Audrey
Ooh.
Plaza.
Betty White.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Aubrey
yeah,
Plaza
yeah,
is
yeah.
Daria. She can't be Spinelli and Daria.
That's true.
Oh, does it go Spinelli, Pepper, and Daria? Is that like
That is the evolution.
That'd be nice.
That's
beautiful?
crazy.
I'd
Yeah.
watch that.
Wow.
I'd watch that
Circle
movie
of
trilogy.
Life.
No, honestly, I was truly thinking Betty White again. I think
She could just play it like
She's a
one woman
timeless
show.
actor.
Oh my
We know
god,
that.
Betty White as Miss Finster.
She has experience.
She's too nice.
Yeah, she
though.
is too
I
Yeah,
can-
true.
I can see like Meryl Streep like beefing
Oh,
that
just
up.
Miranda
Oh.
Priestleying the hell out of it. Yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
Yeah.
They'd have to put like a big like fat suit and like a hump on her instead. She's always like,
Yeah.
And she'd do it because she's Meryl
yeah,
Streep and
'cause
she'd win an Oscar.
Yeah.
No, she get nominated. She doesn't
For
usually win
Recess
anymore.
live action.
Oh boy. Okay, so we have Batman animated series, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Pokemon, Rugrats, Recess, and Animaniacs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What?
Six.
6? Yeah. We need to cut one off this list.
my personal cut would be Pokemon, but I know like I know that
Don't
hurts. That's
shoot.
I
Like,
will.
Like,
I
we
will
already
say,
cut Arthur. Like,
I will say Pokemon kind of falls in the Arthur category of I watched it after school and I didn't watch it on the
That's
weekend.
I guess that's a personal thing to me because I can only watch it on Saturdays.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
I felt the same way about a different Mon thing that I will talk about in honorable mentions, but I only ever
Okay.
got to watch them.
Did you?
Yeah.
ooh.
What could I be talking about? But yeah,
Good shit.
to me, I guess Pokemon wasn't an after-school thing. I could only ever watch it on weekends,
Yeah, I definitely remember watching it in the morning. So. I'd
Okay,
have
so
to-
like Saturday mornings. you know.
Saturday morning? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
For sure.
Okay.
But also, I think before school, there was like reruns or some shit.
Okay.
your parents let you watch TV before school. I wasn't.
When I was up
allowed.
early enough, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sneak
you
in.
had
I'd
to.
sneak
You had
in.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how I'd watch my Power Rangers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that could have also been.
That's like, if this wasn't just cartoons,
Yeah.
my list would be full of
Oh
Power
my
Rangers.
god, I know.
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah.
Then the other one I might suggest cutting is maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Catherine, stop coming after me.
I'm letting you have Batman. Come
Exactly.
on.
Batman is the best
I gave you
one.
Batman.
I'm having a really the for all those 3 nominations here. Batman, I think, is the most timeless one out of all of them, and they tell like the
Exactly.
best actual stories. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles speak to the little boy in me who just wanted to play in the playground and do make believe and shit like that. And then Pokemon, same thing, but also I love Pokemon now. So. Yeah.
Would you then cut Rugrats or Animaniacs for you know what I mean?
I get rid of Animaniacs, but
What?
Rugrats has to
Yeah,
No, I don't
that's
know
the only
about
one, but
that.
I'm not crazy.
I think it's because they didn't watch it enough.
I did watch a ton of Animaniacs.
did?
Yeah,
And
I
you
would
would
take
cut
a different type of tune
That's
over
the thing.
it.
It was
so-
like it was to me. It was kind of like a Looney Tunes spin-off. Not spin-off, just a different set of characters set within that kind of weird universe-ish. So
But it
and I
was-
watched a lot of Looney Tunes as a kid, and that's kind of how it felt.
To
watching
me,
it.
Looney Tunes always felt dated, right? Like it was
Yeah.
like for my parents' generation, whereas Animaniacs was like 90s to the max. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was for
Get me.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the opposite. It's like I was watching cartoons from the 50s, but they didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Can we say so? Rugrats is probably a lock, right? Because I'm on board with that.
I'd be down for Rugrats.
Yeah.
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 Rugrats is lock.
Quintessential.
So good.
Exactly.
Although all grown up again, it's just freaky. They just
Yes.
have baby
There you
heads.
go. Top 5 Saturday morning cartoon songs.
Oh, yeah, if it was theme songs, DuckTales would still be on it. if it
Yup.
was theme
We've
songs.
done this episode. We've done this.
I know.
So I guess the battle would be against, I suppose, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Animaniacs, right? I guess if we had to choose.
I would say cut Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles then. Because I don't see a world where Animaniacs doesn't make the top 5.
I know, me too.
I see. a
Yeah,
world.
that seems
I see a
crazy.
world.
Oh, well, I don't want to be in your
it is-
world.
But,
Yeah, that's the
but I
thing.
mean,
It's
like,
kind
I'm not.
If we're talking those two, then yeah.
Are we talking quality? Because
Probably,
like writing, you know what I mean? Animaniacs is like writing and like
Bill
it's
Clinton played the
broad,
sax, y'all.
You know? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Animaniacs is like it was beyond its time. Mm-hmm. Whereas Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it was great, you know.
It was
but
definitely that time.
I do think it's like, if not the Turtles, then Spider-Man, or you know what I mean? It's like a
Them
basic
together.
narrative of like superheroes.
Yeah, like we.
But that's
kind of-
just I don't like superheroes, so
Yeah, it's funny we got like 4 superhero nominations, and I'm fine with like 1 on
Yeah,
the list.
yeah.
And it's not
True,
even. It's not the
true.
one I nominated. I mean, that's fine.
So
I let her go.
exactly. Let's all gang up on Tongue again.
Yes, please.
It always happens somehow. Every episode.
So Animaniacs.
What do you feel, Axe?
Between those two, yeah, Animaniacs.
To cut or keep?
No, to keep.
Okay, that's fine.
I think it's 3
I'm
against
fine.
1. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think.
I like how you said that before I said, I'm fine, I'm part of this crew.
No, we're against you. Yeah.
Catherine,
Okay,
put the
so
bottle
what-
down.
Okay, so what have we got then? Batman, Rugrats, Recess, Animaniacs, and Pokemon?
That's right.
Ooh.
By Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I really do love you.
That's
But
a good-ass
I will
list,
say, Casey Jones, your hockey stick's sometimes too short. So sometimes too short.
They look like little field hockey sticks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He could be cooler. Anyways.
I remember playing with those when I was a kid, and my back just hurt afterwards.
Because they're so low.
Crouching down. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I don't need this.
I had the Wayne Gretzky mini stick back in the day, and from the Red Wings, and people. I didn't know anything about hockey, I still don't. But people were like, "That's a good stick. You should hang on to that one."
Yeah, I go,
And then some
okay.
kid stole it. So I was like,
Wow.
Fucker.
"Freaking kid!"
My brother broke my Carolina Hurricanes mini stick, and I was so pissed. He never bought me a new one.
Wow.
Worst.
Trauma.
Childhood trauma.
Let's do top 5 childhood traumas.
Damn.
That would be fun.
That'd be so much fun.
Heavy.
My traumas.
Bring in
more-
a therapist. Yeah.
No, that's not good. That's not.
Ranking traumas.
We're getting dark this year.
The Bummer Olympics.
Wow.
Okay, what do we think about number 5? Let's go to 5 to 1. I don't
Okay.
think there's a clear number 1 this time around, so I think it'll be
I think
interesting.
there is a
I
clear
think
number
there
1 in
is.
my
Whoa,
mind.
all right. Let's.
I don't know.
Oh, I can see it, I guess, but sure. What's number 5?
Pokemon.
No. Animaniacs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to. Hold on.
Batman.
I'm trying to organize
Yeah,
these.
Batman. I say Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Sure.
Nah, I mean, it's on the list.
Yeah.
You got to take your wins.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's the only one that 2 of us haven't really seen
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
made the list.
I
You know what
I
mean?
really
Telling.
think, and I won't fight. I'm cool with it being number 5, but I do think out of all of these things that we nominated here, like Batman stories are still good
Yeah.
to
Sure.
us
That's the
right
thing.
now. If we were
Sure.
to watch these like back to back, like
I'd have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I love Mark Hamill, so
Yes.
I'll take that.
I think I have a listing, which I mean I do agree with the Batman thing. So it would be like from 5, it would be
whoa. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. What's number 4? Together.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I
Yup.
agree. Yeah.
You,
And then I mean if you want me to keep going, I can keep kicking you while you're down.
No. I don't accept this already. I don't accept this already.
Okay.
Where is it? Where's Animaniacs on this list?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
same.
I agree. And then.
Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Yep. And
then
Recess.
Recess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I agree with that list.
Yeah.
Just fuck me right now. And this is just a general call out there. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's see. My only change, I actually do agree with most of this list here because
go.
I'm cool with it. But I definitely
You want to swap Pokemon and Animaniacs?
I want to swap Pokemon and Animaniacs. I
right.
desperately want that. I think I do because Animaniacs right now it is a thing of its time. It's wacky. I don't even think it was for everybody even back then. And I don't even have any.
I disagree with that.
I have no urge to go back to Animaniacs at all.
I think if you went home and you watched an episode and then you watched an episode of Batman, you would like Animaniacs better.
That is completely bonkers.
Knowing you, I would say maybe like equal. Like I don't know if you'd like it more than Batman,
Really?
but you'd see.
You think Animaniacs storytelling is as like?
I don't think you
Poignant.
remember how funny it is.
I'm sure it's funny, but
And it's
See,
also,
you don't. He's speaking
I'm
like
sure
he
it's-
doesn't
I'm sure
remember
it's-
it.
I'm sure it's funny. They're wacky. They go
thing
through
is-
the little hole at the beginning of the movie.
The thing is, it's
Oh,
very
yeah, that was fun.
because the universe is so huge. It's super varied too. So you get everything from like those kooky Animaniacs to Pinky and the Brain.
Oh yeah, the episode.
Yeah.
like
the
that
episode's
weird
wild.
old dude to
Yeah.
like there's a whole
Is-
universe.
Yeah, but we can't lump that in, right? Like, are you saying?
No, I mean
can't
definitely.
link Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs.
Well, Pinky
was.
and the Brain
That's how it
started
started.
at Animaniacs,
Yeah.
and it was a spin-off. Yeah.
Yeah, but my memory of Pinky and the Brain is like its own show, right? Like,
But
I
it
guess,
was
like,
within
It's-
Animaniacs.
Yeah,
to
it
start.
started. It's kind of like how. Oh wait, no, this is an honorable mention. Never mind.
Okay,
But-
okay.
Dang. Okay.
But Pokemon, man, that's
I know. I love Pokemon.
That's
I think Pokemon before Batman, but that's just me.
it is.
Oh,
Wait,
it is.
It is.
Oh,
It is. It is.
good.
Batman's.
That's the thing. You can't deny. The
I honestly
Pokemon
like
is everywhere.
Like if I had my
More than
way,
Batman.
if I had my way, it would be Pokemon over everything. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I think Recess.
You're a reasonable man.
I'm a reasonable man. I think Recess is definitely where it should be because
Yes.
Yeah.
that's I
think
get
we all
I
agree on that.
understand that.
Iconic.
I understand that. Rugrats, I will concede to that, but I cannot give up like Animaniacs versus Pokemon because Pokemon right now is the most relevant
I would-
property that we have on this entire list.
Like that, it still
And
is
it's
the
still
franchise
around.
today.
Yeah.
and it's still strong.
You know
Batman
what?
is. Batman's still around.
Yeah,
I
it is, but
mean-
Batman like it's in and out. People like
Ben Affleck isn't Batman anymore, so there's
like
that.
the whole like where Batman is right now in pop culture is that people love Batman for the stuff in the past, but Pokemon has never dwindled with
Yeah,
children.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we were doing this podcast 10 years ago when The Dark Knight came out, then our story
That might be different.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
But like we grew up, I still love Pokemon, and now kids that are like my nephews, for example, love Pokemon. That's insane to me. That's been like over 20 years of Pokemon.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'd switch out Rugrats with Pokemon. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Rugrats with Pokemon. Okay.
I'd be okay with that.
Like I love Rugrats, but Pokemon I feel like had the same effect. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Would
So
you keep
Pokemon number
Animaniacs
2.
where it is then?
Yeah, I'd keep it 3.
Dang.
I am okay with that.
Okay.
I'm bartering with you here.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
was
gotta see what you can get, Ray.
I was ready to say okay, swap Animaniacs and Pokemon, but so that puts Pokemon at 2.
Yeah. And then Rugrats is 4, which I mean, I'm just glad it's on the list.
I'm okay with that. but yeah. I'm a reasonable man. No. But
Well, maybe then we switch Rugrats and Rugrats is 3rd and Animaniacs is well, fuck.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I don't want to put Pokemon at 2. That was my thing. I was gonna say put it at 3 and then
Okay.
put Animaniacs at 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I like Rugrats at 2
Animaniacs.
personally.
Yeah.
I see it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I win again, Tuong.
Stupid favorite. This is why I don't have you on the cast. I love you. Okay, let's see if we're okay with that compromise here. Are we? Yeah, so we're dead set on Rugrats 2 for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
I would
people?
say so.
Because like when we were talking about Rugrats when it was nominated, people didn't really seem to recall much about it. That's what I had. That was my general feeling about it.
I
Is
mean,
that you
there's
guys-
not much to it. They're like babies and they live their lives in the house, like while their parents are. I mean, you know what I mean? There's nothing.
We were able to name all of them.
Yeah.
And then they were in Paris.
We're like Angelica. How is she related? Like it feels like
This is
it's-
a sister.
Yeah.
This big sister.
Yeah.
Is it?
Tommy's little
Tommy's
sister.
big sister, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Phil and Lil.
Oh, Phil and Lil.
Okay, yeah, those freaking scary children. If
With
you
the
saw in real
weird
life,
hair.
Adorable.
if you saw those children in real life, live action, again played by Betty White, and they were tricycling towards you, you'd be frightened.
They
Oh,
didn't
of course.
tricycle, they were like 2. That's insane.
Yeah, but I think he's talking about The Shining.
I am
And,
talking about The
So they'd be standing in the hall.
I think they had toy tricycle stuff, didn't they?
something like that,
little
yeah.
like baby tricycles.
Oh,
I thought they
maybe.
had something.
All
Like
I remember is that Chucky's
They
shoelaces
mostly
were untied.
crawl though. Like these are like 1 and 2 year olds.
yeah, like I have nothing against Rugrats.
Or at least they crawled when their parents were around, and then they had their own little adventures.
They were like Toy Story, but
Sure.
children. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love it.
I have nothing against Rugrats, and I know I won't win this argument anymore. I already got Pokemon as far as I think I can take it. But I will say, like, I legitimately don't. Besides my memory of being like, I love Rugrats when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of the stories around Rugrats besides I liked this show when I was a kid. So like, if you told me that Tommy's dad did whatever, like I'd be like, okay, I don't remember that, or like I don't remember any of the adventures that they had as a child.
But then you remember Ash taking on the Pokemon League for the first time.
I 100%
and
remember
losing
that.
like a bitch.
I remember when Butterfree was let go, when Pikachu said goodbye, and you thought that he would actually let go of Pikachu, and you made you freaking cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I cried during Pokemon when I was a kid.
True.
But
True.
I don't remember anything about Rugrats besides being like, oh yeah, I like that show.
You don't remember when Tommy's dad left and she was a single mom and had to
There
raise
was
her
a divorce, right? I remember.
I don't know. I just
See?
made that up.
I swear there was weird
Maybe.
like dynamics between the parents. Yeah.
Just that's what I mean. Like if we can't actually recall any things that happen in Rugrats, even like I know it's just like they're all kind of like interchangeable of what could have happened, but I don't remember anything. So how
so
can
what are
we
you
call,
saying? You want to bump it down? Is that what you're saying?
How can we call it the true number 2 if we can't remember a single thing that happened in Rugrats?
We remember it. There's just like I think it's the characters are iconic, not the story. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
The idea of like babies talking and like that like adorableness.
And and that's why I think it belongs on this list. I just don't know like again like the actual emotional journey of Ash Ketchum going to the Pokemon League was way more.
She's just shitty trainer.
So are you saying swapping Pokemon and Rugrats?
If I were to have my way, yes. But I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on that argument and how you feel about that.
I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon.
I just think Rugrats is so like 90s. It's Nickelodeon. Like it's
That
Pokemon
too.
to
It's
me is
Nick in its prime.
Pokemon
Yeah.
is 90s to me.
it is. It's true.
Because the new
Yeah.
Pokemon stuff I'm not actually watching. So
Me, there's too many now.
There's too many. There's too many.
Original
Pokemon.
150, 151.
That Poke
yeah.
Rap, that should be number 1.
Pokérap?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
remember
Poke
the
Rap,
Poke
and it's
Rap?
fucking dope. And they don't rhyme in the rap. They just literally just say the name of the Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure. I remember. I think it started with like Staryu and Rattata, and then like Geodude.
Geodude.
Yeah, and then I don't remember.
Hang on.
Oh,
You guys
jeez.
talk amongst
Do
yourselves.
you guys remember,
Pull it up.
do you guys remember the
yeah.
Animaniacs when they say all the countries in the world in one song?
Oh yeah.
That's a great song. Yeah.
That was
See,
ridiculous.
it's informative.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah,
One song,
educational.
all the countries.
Jesus.
You know it's a good rap when they say, okay, guys, we gotta rap.
Here we go. The rap.
True.
Oh, Tongue is feeling it.
Bars. Fire.
And then they keep going.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things. I think to me that's nostalgic, like as fuck. Coming home to school and just listening to the Poke Rap.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, so you want to bump it up?
If you guys are down, but if not, I get it. I can't. My body is tired for fighting for so long. But yeah.
Fine.
I was happy how it was, but I mean, if it makes you happy,
Wow, this is.
You punk.
I never want to win an argument like this. It's like, well, I guess you little shitbag.
You run the podcast or whatever.
I guess you're the host, so.
So yes.
All right.
This doesn't feel like a good win.
No, it shouldn't.
I don't have much to say about Pokemon, but it obviously has an effect on you three. Like, you know more about it. And you're right, like, I can't think of a specific Rugrats moment, although I can picture them. Like, I remember Angelica had a tricycle kind of thing that she'd, like, bully them with and stuff.
During the opening, she
Chucky
liked
would
to,
always lose his
the opening was her
glasses.
flicking around.
Yeah.
It was good.
He's like, I'm freaking out.
Oh yeah, he is like crazy anxious all the time. and
Yeah,
stuff, and
he's
like,
so cute.
Chucky.
I think if I had the option, like if I saw Rugrats and Pokemon on at the same time, I would always go Pokemon first.
I would pick Rugrats.
I would pick
That's
Rugrats,
where
yeah.
I differ. I did love Pokemon, but I'm always for like I prefer humans. That's my thing.
Humans and no fighting.
Yeah. That was,
and no blue people.
no, I loved Aladdin.
Aladdin was great.
Same. I want to be the genie. I
But
should have
not
done
everything needs to be live action.
Yeah.
So that's a whole other
That's
conversation.
a whole other thing.
All right. Well, let me read this out to you, and if you guys feel good with it, we can do that, and if not, then we can argue some more, I guess. So what we have is Batman the Animated Series going at number 5, Animaniacs at number 4. Right now, it's number 3, Rugrats, number 2, Pokemon, and number 1, Recess. Can you guys live with that?
Yeah, Recess is number 1. So
Recess
really
is-
happy.
yeah.
There's no. I
It'll
will.
do. It'll do.
That'll do.
I'm not crazy. no, Recess. Recess
I-
deserves to be number 1.
And
Yeah.
I get your argument that the Pokemon is like
With the
more of a-
Pokemon.
What's that from again?
It's from The Simpsons when they do Crosby. Yeah.
No, like it's a bigger franchise and it's longer lasting. Like I'll give you that. Like that it's still around today and it's still affecting kids today. Like,
And
yeah, I'll
adults.
take
Yeah.
that. Obviously, that's this one right here.
Clearly.
Hey. You
Got
guys
some
can-
hang-ups
You guys
in
can
the-
come over when I play the new Pokemon game. So
Right? Like
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what that's gonna be like. Dope.
Okay, let's go into honorable mentions here.
Yes.
We're just gonna go around the circle one at a time, just saying one of each of our kind of nominations that we have left over here.
Dope.
I'll go first. Looney Tunes.
Yes, for sure.
Love
The
it.
original Bill Nye the Magic School Bus.
Oh, Magic School Bus.
shit.
So that was the Arthur thing for me too.
Yeah.
Because I thought TVO Kids.
Man, shit, man. That would have been up there.
That's
you
how
think-
I felt about the Prince of Egypt when you mentioned it.
Do you think it would have, Ali?
was
Do
so
you think
pissed
it
at
would have
myself.
been like a Arthur kind of thing as well?
Yeah, I watched that shit so much.
Oh, but you mean it was after school?
It would be more after school.
yeah,
that's-
you're right. You're right. It
that's
is in
how I
that
think.
category.
True.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Doug.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
Doug too. The only thing is I looked up Doug and I was like, I remember loving Doug, but like,
What
what was it
happened?
about?
Why?
Yeah.
He had his sketches and he had his journal
And a
like,
dog.
and there was a dog and there was a movie, but like that's all I could remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I remember really liking it, but that's why I was like it's at the top of my list, but then I
Yeah.
didn't mention it for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catherine.
I have a lot.
Yeah, just fire them away
Okay.
one at a time.
Doug was one. I have Garfield and Friends /
Oh,
Orson's
yeah.
Farm.
I watched that shit.
Shit.
I have Pinky and the Brain.
True,
Yes, me
Yeah.
too.
Well, that's kind of roped into anime. I connected it to
Yeah.
anime.
I never
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I guess I never knew that as a kid. I don't know. I just never put it
Weird,
together.
isn't it? Oh, reboot.
Yeah, I had Reboot too.
Reboot. Yep.
Yes.
Reboot.
Franklin.
Incoming
Did you guys watch
Franklin!
Franklin? I
Yeah.
fucking love Franklin.
For sure.
The turtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's talking about. Yeah.
Not-
Wait.
He was not trained by a master sensei rat.
Damn.
Yeah, boring turtle. Come on.
Yeah, he was the educational turtle. They kicked him out. He didn't eat pizza. He ate like sticks and leaves.
Like, you're boring. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
We should make friends with the other ninjas. That's
Yeah.
what Franklin would say.
So to me, in my mind, it's too similar to Hey Arnold and Recess, but I had The Weekenders.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the weekend.
That's the best opening
Weekenders.
in
Yeah.
history.
Weekenders is dope.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a retro, but it's Bugs Bunny show.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Bugs
classic.
Bunny and Tweety show. A
Yep.
little bit. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, I had that
I
too.
learned, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, being raised primarily in French, I learned to spell laboratory from Dexter.
There you go.
You can put Powerpuff Girls in that too, because
Yeah.
it's the same animation, right? Like it's
Yeah.
the same. Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Rocket Power?
Yes.
I
Holy crap.
fucking loved
Oh
Rocket
my
Power.
God, that's a throwback.
I've never seen it.
It was like these kids.
Was it set in Malibu or some shit?
Yeah, like set in Malibu, and they were like they like skateboarded and roller skated, and they were just
rollerbladed,
like
yeah.
fucking cool and had cool style, and I was like, they're so cool.
Right.
But it was a bit later on, like I think it was like 10 and 11 when I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine.
Did you ever watch Gargoyles? Anyone?
Yes.
Anyone? Yeah.
Gargoyles.
That was a big
Man.
one that we would play on the playground. We'd pretend to be gargoyles. We'd be like little statues. Come alive! It was the greatest.
Was that on TVO? What was it on?
Oh, I can't remember.
It was like a YTV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
I'm trying to
Rocket Power,
picture it.
something like that.
It was really dark.
I was gonna go with Dragon Ball Z.
Yes!
But
Oh,
the
right.
problem is it was way more after school than it was Saturday morning.
I watched,
So that's why
I
didn't-
watched it in the evening. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. This wasn't really Saturday morning. It was just a cartoon that I watched a lot that fucked me up. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Have you ever watched that?
No.
Fuck, it was on Teletoon, basically about this. It was the pink dog named Courage who was just scared of absolutely fucking everything. And it was, some of the episodes were real mind benders. He was owned by this old couple. And there's a lot of theories that like, because the show was such like so fucking weird and trippy that like you're seeing the show really through the eyes of a dog. So like anything outside the house is fucking terrifying. And stuff like that. So yeah, that was a really good one that I watched, but I think it like started in like the late 2000s. It kind of went through 2005, something like that.
Cool.
It was really good.
Cool.
It was good stuff.
Allie.
Care Bears.
Yeah.
Care Bear.
Care.
Down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beastly. Fucking beastly and shrieky.
Who's that coming from somewhere up in the sky?
I'll say new Care Bears freaks me the fuck
Shows
out.
have those
There's a new one?
Yeah, like I remember years ago, like I would say like good 5-6 years ago. But anyways, my cousins were watching. They were really young. Care Bears, and then it's like 3D animated, and it looks really
Weird.
janky 3D animated,
Yeah.
like Paw Patrol type stuff. And you're like, ooh,
okay.
it, it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Not down.
Yeah.
Not down.
I have a few that I think y'all are too young for. Did any of you watch The Raccoons?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No.
So that
Not
ended
that
in,
much.
That
It
ended
was
in
definitely Animal
'92. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I was 5 when it ended. So like that goes back. And the other one was Captain Planet.
Yeah, of
yeah.
course. For sure.
I got
He's our hero.
Digimon.
Yeah.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Champions.
I didn't actually watch it, but it was just on after Pokemon, so I always heard the.
Right? And it's like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Might as well keep sitting.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't do Digimon anymore. No one knows what Digimon anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
really?
unfortunate.
But it was pretty good at the time.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So bringing it back to like after school cartoons from 3:30 onward, I distinctly remember it was Fillmore, The Weekenders. No,
Fillmore. I
Fillmore,
loved
Recess,
Fillmore.
The Weekenders, and
my
then I
God.
think Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim Possible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
something like that. And
Dude,
yeah, Fillmore was so sick.
was so good.
He's a badass.
Yeah, he was like a detective.
And their
in
school
his
was
school,
wild.
And he had like a badge and like he was solving mysteries and it was cool as shit. Oh,
Yep.
I loved Fillmore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fillmore was wonderful.
Allie.
We talked about this, but I had Daria.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was too grown up, I think. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, for sure.
I need to go watch it again now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's meant to be kind of like Ghost World, right?
Right.
Know that ScarJo,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
ScarJo's
yeah.
first movie?
Oh,
It's pretty
no,
much the
I
same
did
thing.
not.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
My last one was Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Oh,
Anyone?
yeah.
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 Cool.
Nice. I have a couple more left here.
Wait, I have one more.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Ren and Stimpy. But that for sure is bordering on grown up. Like
Yo.
that one got a little,
That was a racy
yeah.
one.
Uh-huh.
And Cat Dog. That was
Yeah,
kind of
Cat
a-
Dog.
Yeah,
Cat
yeah.
Dog.
Well, that made made our
so
top
good.
5 fictional dogs list, remember? And I was like, it is
Cat
not
dog.
a dog, it's a cat dog.
It's a good argument.
I refused. I was like, unacceptable.
We're
Get
like,
off my list.
if we're gonna, it doesn't count. You'd have to just the
dog
dog part of
half
cat
of cat
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you nominate.
That won't
Just,
do.
it doesn't work. How many more do you guys have here?
I have a couple.
I'm done.
It's just you and me. Axe, we'll do rapid fire here.
Okay.
Let's see. Metabots.
Oh, Metabots.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell.
Metabots.
The Proud Family.
Proud family.
Yeah.
Proud family.
I did a lot of
Good day.
the anime type, like kid anime stuff here, like Beyblades.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep, that's there too. I have it all.
All day, every day.
Kids still love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
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 It's ridiculous.
Still
I love
kinda
it.
like Yu-Gi-Oh. It's pretty cool.
I mean, does SpongeBob count?
Beyblades?
Because
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Oh, Sponge. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
never
it's
watched it.
less
I'm too
Saturday
old
morning.
for SpongeBob.
That's the
yeah.
thing. It started in '99, so even then I was like pushing it.
Yeah.
The musical's really good though. I saw the musical and it's fucking dope.
Oh, I
There's a
didn't-
musical?
Oh,
SpongeBob
I heard
musical.
it was good.
It's
I haven't even
so
listened to
good.
it.
It's like really
Damn.
funny.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
How did they do SpongeBob?
They didn't. They
He's a redhead.
He's just a dude.
They don't. They don't do the.
yellow,
They don't do the
yellow
costumes to a ridiculous
Yeah,
extent.
no.
Oh.
I can talk about a whole thing afterwards. Yeah.
Okay.
but SpongeBob the musical, great soundtrack and really fun.
Yeah, I need to give it a listen.
Whose turn is it?
I
see.
think that was it for me.
Yeah,
I mean, I had the
okay.
Powerpuff Girls as well, but then
Yeah.
Dexter's Lab was kind of the same.
Cool.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls. I had that. Fairly Odd Parents. I liked.
That was a fun one.
Batman Beyond. I really liked.
X-Men Evolution.
Sonic the Hedgehog and
Sonic.
yeah. And Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yo.
That
Oh my
show was
God.
dope.
What?
Yeah.
Absolutely, for
Yeah,
sure.
Jackie Chan Adventures
I
was
remember.
dope because
One more thing.
it always ended with Jackie Chan telling you something or showing you like a little move, like real life Jackie Chan.
He always kicked the camera.
Yeah, and Uncle was like one of the best characters ever. So
Yeah. It was great.
yeah.
What was I
Oh,
gonna
I'm
say?
having a funny flashback. Did any of you watch any of the like Disney movies turned into TV shows? Like there was an Aladdin TV show. There was like
Yes.
a Lion
Yeah.
King TV show.
Yeah.
So I had
With
a,
all like off-brand voices. and
Yes, it was weird. Yeah. Yeah.
I had a couple people who were mad they didn't get on the podcast. So they
Uh-oh.
just sent me a quick list here.
Oh, wait,
Samantha Leggett.
my
Oh,
last
go ahead.
one is Samurai Jack, but go ahead.
Oh, nice. That show's dope. Samantha Leggett and Matt Barrow. Just
yeah.
a quick here. Samantha said, Doug, Weekenders, all the Disney shit, 101 Dalmatians,
Oh yeah.
Hercules, Tarzan TV, all the Disney stuff, she said. So she wrote, if she had to pick three, it'd be Recess, Loud House,
don't know that
and
one.
Animaniacs. So there you go.
See? And she's an animation like professional.
She is.
Right?
She's
She's a doctor.
She's
Right?
working on
Yeah.
She knows.
that Batgirl TV show. She's
Sick.
She's legit, right?
Yeah, she's legit. And then we got Matt, who's has all the he's the superhero nerd here. He had the animated series for Batman, Brave and Bold, Justice League, Superman, Ren and Stimpy,
Justice League
Ren and
was good.
Stimpy, yeah.
Angry Beavers, Dexter's Lab, Doug, Recess, Weekenders, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Tailspin,
Oh, I had Darkwing Duck too.
Johnny Bravo,
Tailspin. That's what it was.
Johnny
yeah.
Bravo.
Oh, Tailspin.
Animaniacs again, Pinky and the Brain, Tiny Toons, and Batman Beyond.
Tiny
So-
Toon Adventures. I totally forgot about too.
Was Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes as babies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really
I think they were
Yeah.
actually different, like kids.
They're tiny. They're I don't know.
Technically, but whatever. Semantics.
Yeah.
Is that how
But
that goes?
yeah, definitely.
They're
Pretty
tiny,
much
they're
that.
loony. I don't remember. I don't
Yes.
remember how exactly it goes. Guys, we made it to the end of our episode. Yeah! Boom, 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 bam. We're going into plugs here. Axe,
yes,
thanks for
yes.
being on the cast once
Oh,
again.
you know.
I know we got into one once again, but as always, I prevailed. No, it's not like that. We're all family here. We're all family. It's Fast and the Furious. Axe.
This car runs on family. Sorry, what?
Do you have any plugs for the people?
Sure.
As you know, it's probably March right now.
Possibly, yes.
Yes.
I am in a show, either soon or right now. It's on March 6th to the 16th. It's called Love and Human Remains, and it's at the Gladstone. It's 7 characters who are all fucked up in their own way, trying to find love, but also there's a serial killer on the loose.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I think this
Cool.
episode will air after. But I heard Axe's show was really good. He really killed it. Standing ovation every night.
Yeah, he
Fuck
was
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Thank you so much, guys. Oh, you know, I do what I can.
Allie, thanks again.
Of course.
Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
taking
you for
time out
having-
of your busy actor schedule.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
I'm not
wants
that
me to show-
busy. I'm really not.
All that nannying you're doing.
Yeah. When does this come out? You don't know.
Like March. Like I would say mid-March, end of March.
Mid-March?
That's
Dope.
what it is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am doing the Toronto Fringe in July. I'm doing my solo show, High School High.
10 out of 10.
So if you're in Toronto in the
can't
beginning
wait.
of July,
Go see the thing.
go see the thing. And then I'm also I'm doing the musical directing and composing of the Company of Fools show coming up this summer.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if I can announce it, but I'm like, it should be out by then. Yeah.
Listen, it's a thing. And also,
I
we don't
know
know
it.
what the show is, so it's fine. You haven't broken any rules.
I got the inside scoop. Catherine, what you got?
I would be remiss if I didn't plug the building that we're in right now.
Yes.
So
We're in a cave, we're in a cave.
We're in a cave. Special thank you to the Great Canadian Theatre Company for providing the cave.
Great Canadian Theater Cavern.
Cavern.
Yeah,
Great Canadian
that's
Theatre
right.
Cavern.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Trademark that.
Special shout out to Seth Gary for working us in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
super cool.
Yeah, and so if it's mid-March, that means that we have a world premiere of Dara Title's Behavior, which runs March 12th to 30th, I think. It's my job to know. I hope that's right. I think that's right.
Cool.
And it's really cool. It takes place in Ottawa. It's all about it's kind of associated Me Too movement sort of things and
Government workers.
Yeah, so like labor abuse, power abuse, sexual abuse,
Cool.
all of them.
Wow.
And it's
Heavy.
going to be heavy and great, and it's a killer.
And feelings will
team.
come.
God.
Lots of
Not to
feelings.
take
Yeah.
away from that, but I finally got to listen to Low or Dearest to Wells
Oh gosh,
on
yeah.
the Play Me podcast.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's so good.
We don't plug other podcasts on this podcast.
Sorry.
There is no other podcast except for the Pod Cavern. You know this.
Damn.
So if you want to see Lower Dear Mr. Wells in person in real life, that's in April at some point.
Yup.
And April 30th to March or to May 17th. That's what
Cool.
it is.
Well, Catherine, thanks again for being here.
thanks,
It's been
great
almost
thanks.
a year, so let's hope it's not another year before we get
Would you
you guys
say
back
that
here.
it's been a
a
while?
while? I would. I would say that. I would say that.
Do you have anything to plug, Tuong?
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, I'm your host, Tuong La. This is Ranked Top 5 list of stuff that don't matter. We also have the Improv Punch Up. We have Talking Tongue. We have Pod Cavern Plays and a new show, Cinema Saves the World, which is a partnership with Pull the Plug Podcast, where we watch movies and raise money for charity, which we raised $1,200 for sick kids when we did the Dark
so
Knight trilogy,
cool.
which was super cool. So we're going to do another one of those sometime. I don't know when. It's a very draining day, as you can possibly imagine.
wanna
As
do
draining
that.
as it is when you're just watching a bunch of movies.
I want to do that.
But
That's so cool.
it was super cool. Shall we sign off with a song, perhaps?
Ooh, yes. What do you got
what's
for us?
I just have the Poké
Can
Rap still.
you please play the Weekenders opening?
Sure.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
God, it's
Hit us
so
with a little
good.
Wayne Brady.
Yeah, here we go. This is.
Did he really do that?
It's Wayne Brady.
Fuck you. What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is. I had no idea.
This is not Wayne Brady.
I had no idea. Bye, guys.